Jamaica, Jamaica, come here. You know, come here a little bit. I am searching. Yes, Jamaica, I am searching. You know, help me search. Because all the search me a search, me just cannot find a policy from Andrew Holness and him administration. I hear them bragging and boasting about achievements, and I am trying to find what achievement they are talking about. Because all the policies from back then until now, common entrance, minimum wage, PAD program, free education, healthcare, all of these policies, you know, highway projects, infrastructure. I haven't seen any policy that these people ever create. I can't see a policy that these people have implemented to really help us. Yes, Jamaica, I am searching. I am searching, I am searching, and I cannot find any. Can anyone help me by putting it in the comment section down below? Just name a policy that the Jamaica Labour Party has implemented since the first election in 1944. All they have done. Yes, I search and I search and I search, and all I can find is they are just there to oppose the People's National Party. That is all the Jamaica Labour Party is about. And I have also noticed that every time they gain power, they mash up the country. And whenever the PNP come and fix it back, they are just so lucky to come back. Because why do they come back? It's your fault, you the people. How do they get power? By you voting for Roman Bowman $5,000. If they came back in power because of some policy, it would have been great. Because then they would have deserved to be there. Then they would have deserved a third term. But guys, based on what you have seen so far, we have never seen another administration as corrupt as this present administration. So how comes they are running for a third term? How comes they are telling us to choose Jamaica and they hate us so much? Why do you say that, Wakatan? If these people have loved the Jamaican people, then they would treat the people with respect and with dignity. And I have shown you many clips of them destroying the livelihood of the Jamaican people. The vendors, the taxi men, and the farmers, because they are importing goods into the country to stop the farmers from getting their livelihood, because whatever they import is cheaper than what the farmers produce. So the people, because they are suffering, would rather to buy the cheaper food items. So that leave our farmers to suffer as well.
When Portia Simpson Miller took over office from Andrew Holness in 2012, Jamaica's economy was in a disaster. Our debt-to-GDP ratio was a staggering 137.93%, and no one wanted to lend Jamaica a dollar. International lenders had lost faith in Jamaica due to the failure of Audley Shaw, the finance minister for the Jamaica Labour Party, who had failed 6 consecutive IMF tests. Despite inheriting this dire situation, Portia Simpson Miller, along with her finance minister, Dr. Peter Phillips, turned the economy around. Together they passed 7 successive IMF tests, restoring Jamaica's credibility on the global stage. By the time she left the office in 2016, Jamaica's economy had grown by 3%, signaling a steady recovery and laying a solid foundation for future progress. The big question is, how did she manage to pull it off? She didn't wait for a miracle. She took decisive action, flying to the United States to plead Jamaica's case to international lenders and also China, where she signed for agreements between Jamaica and China, accomplishing infrastructure development and education initiatives. These agreements were pivotal in advancing Jamaica's economic development and fostering stronger ties with one of the world's largest economies.
In 2013, her efforts paid off when her administration secured the Extended Fund Facility Agreement from the IMF. This agreement wasn't just about securing a loan, but to restore Jamaica's credibility on the global stage. She demonstrated her commitment to sustainable development and growth, ensuring that Jamaica's progress was firmly on track. Under Portia's leadership, the debt-to-GDP ratio fell from 137.9% to 122.66% by 2016, a reduction of over 15 percentage points in just 4 years. Her administration implemented tough but necessary reforms, including wage freezes and tax adjustments. She didn't just impose these measures without consideration. She took the time to have real, honest conversations with them, explaining the country's dire economic situations and the sacrifices needed to secure a better future for Jamaica. This approach demonstrated her empathy and commitment to fairness during one of Jamaica's most challenging periods. Unlike others, Portia didn't forget the people. She introduced social protection programs to shield Jamaica's most vulnerable from the harshest effects of austerity. Her focus wasn't just on the numbers, it was always on the people.
Then came Andrew Holness in 2016, stepping into an economy that was already on the recovery path. Instead of acknowledging the groundwork laid before him, he took all the credit while continuing the same IMF-driven policies Portia had initiated. This led to the GDP ratio dropping further from 122.66% in 2016 to 75.5% in 2023. But let's not forget that the success was built on Portia's foundation. Holness inherited a framework that was already working. He added more austerity, with little regards for the hardship faced by the Jamaican people. What's the difference here? He didn't build. Andrew Holness's administration exited the IMF programs in 2019, but that wasn't because of any new approach. It was because Portia's policies have already done the heavy lifting. Austerity measures continue to hit public sector. Workers and poverty is rising rapidly. Jamaica's economic recovery is not the work of Andrew Holness. It is the result of the hard choices by Portia Simpson Miller and her government. Choices that rebuilt trust with international partners and set Jamaica on the path to fiscal stability. Andrew Holness benefited from these reforms, but the true credit belongs to Portia Simpson Miller and the People's National Party.
Welcome back to Walkathon TV. Welcome back, guys. In today's video, we have a few things to discuss. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. But first, let me recite our national pledge as usual. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body. In the service of my fellow citizens, I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Welcome again, Mr. Renford.
Respect, sir.
Yes, we are back at it again, guys. First of all, let us thank our viewers for always coming back to watch our videos. And to our new subscribers, welcome, guys.
And encourage us. They encourage us,
Yes.
which is good.
So, let's kick it off right away, Mr. Renford. Everything the poor people of Jamaica try, this government fight them. Let me give you an example. Check out what they did with the car seat. Check out what they did with the people they call squatters, the vendors, the taxis, anything at all. These are things that poor people have to do to feed themselves, because you never find these government able to find jobs for these people, because if there is a business, you have to have subjects, you have to have certain qualification, wherein these poor people won't be able to come up with those qualifications, so they will not be able to get, those jobs.
But yeah, young people in Jamaica will come out with good subject and in a childish shop.
Yes,
And
because
that's
there is not enough jobs.
And a pot shelf.
Right,
And like take home 16,000 a week.
right. So,
£75.
yeah, these people who decide not to go and rob and kill, decide to be, because some of these people are really entrepreneurs, because if you find yourself with a little small money and you buy a dozen t-shirts and you sell and you multiply until you have this big stall or whatever with thousands of dollars worth of goods. So some of these people start from scratch and becomes entrepreneur with thousands of dollars. But the government fight these people tooth and nail.
Because they don't care about the rich.
Right, they only care about the rich. Especially this Jamaica Labour Party. They fight for people more than anything else. Now, we have an election coming up. The people you were fighting, you expect those people to come and vote for you. Because guess what? Those people are the majority in the country. The poor people.
And you suffer them on election because you come and promise them all the thing.
Yes. Because the next thing is, poor people can't buy bread. They can't buy a tin of milk. They can't afford chicken and mutton and beef.
I pay turkey neck, when we go to Jamaica, I pay turkey neck, I cook on Sunday.
And chicken back.
And chicken back.
because that is what the poor people can afford. And you fight the poor people every single day. And when an election comes now, you come to trick them and fool them, con them, and scam them with promises and with lies. Because this is what we see going on, especially in this general election.
No, you can't scam people every time. That's why you can't call it. I do never scam him. The people become the scammer this time. That's why you can't call it.
No, well, I don't think you should call my Jamaican people scammers.
We don't call it Jamaica people
Yes.
scammer.
I mean, yes, you really have some people.
Well,
who
if Mr. Walker, I apologize, but that's not the way to be.
Okay,
Right?
yes.
Sincerely apologize. But believe me, it's the people of this time.
Yes. Let's put it this way then. The people decide that it is their time. So they choose the PNP because the PNP is for the people. Guys, I am looking for the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Has anyone seen Andrew Holness? Andrew! 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 Andrew Holness! Andrew Holness! This clip that I am about to play for you is when Andrew Holness was the leader of the opposition. Listen.
I hear the spirit of a little baby crying, saying, why didn't the people keep the Labour Party government in? If the Labour Party government was in, I would still be alive. I hear the spirit of the 18 babies that have died because of the incompetence of this government. 18 babies have died. She don't need to pass the law. She don't need to lock up anybody to demonstrate her real care and concern for the children of this nation. All she needs to do is to fire the Minister of Health.
Andrew, we have some questions that we need to ask. Andrew, you know, hear the crying of the 24 babies. Mr. Tufton, we know you don't have bionic ears like Andrew. So we don't expect you to hear what Andrew hear. But you must hear what John Public hear. You must know, you don't must even hear. You must know about the 24 babies. You must know. So what do you have to tell Jamaica? Because Fenton Ferguson have to resign for the 18 babies. But I get to understand that is about 250 babies die under your watch, Mr. Tufton. So what are you going to do about it? I notice that nobody from the Jamaica Labour Party want to take accountability for the actions. They don't want to be held accountable for their actions. Whenever something goes wrong in a certain ministry and the public, which is us, speak about it and demands action to be taken. According to the Jamaica Labour Party, we haven't seen any action taken against anyone. So, Jamaica, you know what time it is? Time come for us to get rid of this administration and replace them with a new administration, an administration who will listen to us, an administration who has integrity, an administration who has a leader with clean hands and pure heart. Yes, Jamaica, it is time now. The time has come for us to take action. Over 9 years has passed since this administration is in office. And this administration is not working for us. So it is time to tell them goodbye. Goodbye, Andrew. Goodbye, Tufton. Goodbye, Darrell. Goodbye, Warmington.
Me man, and his prime minister tell me 2016 now. Me ever help the little poor man with building castle.
Yes, every poor man
must own in one house, and we will help you to build a castle until we get the excavator.
Yeah, you live to see it.
And him buck down the house.
Yes.
Manley never buck down house. PJ never buck down house. Siaga buck down house. Sharon never buck down house.
Portia never
buck down house.
Samstar.
And listen to me, and all of them people you know, by that privilege, you know. And the one little poor boy, was born in a little one bedroom house at Cumberland Road. Buck down poor people house.
Yes.
What me say?
Mash down the
Brother.
house.
What me say? The poor boy was born at Cumberland Road, that one bedroom. Take bulldozer and buck down the poor people's house.
Yes.
And share were born in a luxury. Man, you were born in a luxury. PJ a big liar. Them people have their money. They say, never, ever buck down the poor people's house. And imagine a mother sell 2 banana, ripe banana at school gate.
Back juice.
A back juice. Jesus Christ. If she could afford the land, you don't think she should have buy it?
Of course.
Eh?
Yes.
And how do you have to do as a prime minister? I think mercy for the people in the brother.
Find some way of giving those people title for those land.
And let them take little brother.
Yes.
And now you buck it down. Kick them off right. Where you expect them to go?
And allegedly, them say his wife and his sons are the new owner of that same land.
But me talking now. Me talking now. In Buckland House.
Yeah.
And we have said Mas John and Miss Joe and Miss Mary house. I want to pick Miss Marshall and Miss Mary up and go sleep a call in the night when you're walking on.
Yes.
Eh? Where they gonna go? Brother, where they gonna go? I know you're going to tell people to choose Jamaica.
Well, now you're telling the people you all want third term.
You want third term?
But who you want to give your third term? The same people.
The same people then.
Who you were ill-treating.
And they love the poor people in the election.
Yes.
You're the best. We kiss them. All people with them out that smell good Prime Minister kiss.
Yes.
Damn!
What was it?
And one thing I want to mention, after making 100-day promise, I think it's 5 promise, he didn't fulfill any. And I hear him telling a resident the other day that he doesn't make promise, he make commitments.
Yesterday he was in Sparling and he went. One woman said, I'm not voting. Me a labor right. I'm not vote. Me not vote for what man. He said, wait, what do you mean you don't vote? And then he said, me not vote. Because me not no road.
Yes.
Right? And this is what he's facing when he go over the place. Right? The people know. First time people used to hide and say, oh, then ask the people that can't complain.
Yes.
And that is why we won't get an election till the last day of September. Guy go and go to the listen to me. In the roads like how you talk.
No. The people are tired of the PR stuff. This is the first in Jamaican history we find a prime minister that want to gain leadership of PR stunt. No other prime minister ever done these things. What they do is they do their work. Now, this prime minister, I'm going to mention it again in this video, is going to be the first prime minister to lose his seat as an MP, member of parliament, and as prime minister. Because while he was here, there, and everywhere, cutting ribbons and doing PR stunt, he did not do anything for the people in his constituency. Now, over the years, when you have an election, all him do is him come with 1 2-pound pack of rice and 2-pound pack of flour and sardine and tin mackerel. That's all him come and give out. Because from 1944, this is their strategy when it comes on to an election to give away. We call it handout. Now the people don't want any more of this kind of politics. So Andrew Holness, this is one of the reasons why you don't want to call the election. Because the writing is on the wall. And Mr. Holness, no, he's not only losing the election, he's losing his seat. Do you hear Mr. Renford?
Make confirm with you.
Okay. Jamaica, this clip that I am about to play for you is when Andrew Holness was the leader of the opposition. Listen to what he has to say in this clip. Yes, guys, take a listen.
We must all accept, however, that the opposition has a role of oversight. If the government is doing something wrong, the opposition must sound the alarm.
Let me explain to you how you got scammed in 2016. The People's National Party with Portia at the helm went to China, secure some investment, and I am talking about mega projects. Knowing that the Jamaica Labour Party, when they take office, they always drain the country of its resources. They always go into the public purse. And when they are leaving office, they leave the chest empty. And that is the reason why Portia Simpson Miller, along with her administration, implemented the Integrity Commission. And yes, guys, I am here to prove to you that you got scammed in 2016. Because when Andrew Holness and his administration was sounding the alarm, the Integrity Commission was implemented. And take note, guys, there was no member of the People's National Party who was under investigation for illicit enrichment. Yes, guys, let that sink in. No member of the People's National Party was under investigation for illicit enrichment. Fast forward to today, we have now 10 members of the Jamaica Labour Party who are under investigation for same. So, do you now believe that you were scammed? If you don't believe that you were scammed, then something is mentally wrong with you guys. And this video that I am doing right now is to prove that our government present, they came to power under three circumstances. One, you were conned. Two, you were scammed. And three, you were tricked or fooled into believing Andrew Holness and his administration that they were going to come and do better for you.
I'm afraid of the people of Jamaica. The people of Jamaica, I'm a problem.
Why you say that, Mr. Rainford?
What do you want me to say that? Because I'm going to face you now.
Okay.
This man, remember this man saying he can turn it up, you know, and turn it down, you know.
Yes.
And we give man the can turn up and turn down, you know. No, we ready, you know. We turn it around, you know. And he can't face me.
Okay. You can't turn up nothing.
No, I can't turn it down.
What happened to it? It's spoiled out.
It look like it that pop. It look like it that pop.
Aye, my lord.
I'm scared of the Jamaican people.
Yes.
Well, I'm why I'm scared of the Jamaican people.
I disagree with you.
What?
I'm afraid of prison.
But when the right time cool.
Yes, I'm afraid of prison.
You might go charge.
I know the Jamaican people I'm afraid of prison. In this video, guys, I also want to talk about Christopher Tufton, because some people are thinking that should Andrew fall, then Christopher Tufton should be the next leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. And Walkerton TV disagrees. And if you hear me out, guys, then you will know why I disagree. If you go back to a few years back when Audley Shaw challenges Andrew Holness for leadership, I have a few members of his cabinet that I can remember was not for him, they were for Audley Shaw. Mr. Tufton was one of them. Darrell Vaz also was one of them. And these people are so powerful in the party anyway that when Andrew Holness formed government in 2016, he had to give them big portfolio. But back to Mr. Tufton. I am going to play a clip to remind you and to show you the reason why Mr. Tufton is not fit to be the leader of the party. Because we know that after this 2025 general election, they will have to go back to the drawing board to reform their party. Mr. Tufton has said that he is not making the same mistake that he made when he lost his seat. And what we have seen since 2016 leading up to this general election, what we have seen, they always tell us that actions speak louder than words. And I strongly also believe that Mr. Tufton is one of them who is under investigation for illicit enrichment. And remember what I said, guys? I believe. I did not say that he is definitely one of them. I believe that he is one of them based on his actions and his utterances. And like I said, I am going to play a clip and you listen carefully. And that clip speaks volumes. It speaks volume. So, by listening to this clip, you can actually say, yes, Mr. Tufton is not here to do the work of the people. He is here to look after himself and his family. Take a listen, guys. Take a listen.
I have a family to take care of, to be honest with you. A lovely family that I love dearly. And I tell myself after my last election loss that me have put my house in order financially. Because we not depend on politics to send my picnic to school or to put my wife in a decent place to live. That is a priority for me over the next number of years.
Yes, guys. This was one of the information that the parrot gave me. The parrot said to look at their actions and their behavior and their utterances, and you will know who are the illicit members. Just take a look at their actions and their utterances, and you will find them out. That is what the parrot told me to tell you. We have come to the end of another video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Thank you for your support. We really appreciate it.
And remember to love God and live. And guys,
And I promise you'll see me more often now.
watch the ads. One love.
Hi guys, I'm representing for Watson TV, the best TV in London. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you watch all the videos. Thank you, bye.
Big up Walkerton TV, the best TV in London. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.
Big up Walkerton TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Big up yourselves. Sean Hamilton out.